was doing it before you started.
No, I already did.
Oh, well then. Hello, everyone.
I gotta give you a warning. We'll say, okay, Michael, you gotta be quiet now. Okay.
Exactly. Hello, Kate.
Hello, Kate. See that? This is how you do it. Way better. It probably didn't even go into the mic.
Sure. I believe you.
You gotta learn how to open cans.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Argo and his buddy Warhorse are here. No, Warhorse.
Warhorse downgraded.
No. I am Warhorse. Michael isn't back yet.
Hey Hootie. I like Hey Hootie, JC.
We murdered Michael and put him under the floorboards.
Derpy.
Wait, hey, Derpy! I mean... Oh, yes, yay, Derpy.
What were you gonna do?
Yay, Lyra, but I just couldn't manage it.
Why would you do that to Derpy?
Derpy is a much better horse.
This mic is back. Hello, Blur. Hello, Peak. Hello, Sir Edward. Hello, Kite. Red. And Jinxie. I think I said Jinxie. Hello, Jinxie again. Oh, yeah, that still doesn't work. Yeah, I get. No, there was an issue with a different stream that it cleared all the quotes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I deleted them all. And
so we're back to, like, square one?
Or I have to copy paste them one by one into chat 180 times.
That's, excuse me, it does sound like something you'd do.
Maybe, yeah, sometime.
Crazy.
But that's just... so, but also all the dates and stuff would be wrong. I think modifying those would be a... Oh, God. I think I can modify the days and the times and stuff, but I'd have to go into each one individually to do that. And that would be hours.
We just have to make better quotes for Sir Edward to save.
My concern then is, okay, I put them all over, and then if I go to have to do that thing again, is it going to just have the same issue? Just wipe them all again?
I'm just saying, don't do it again.
No, I don't know. It's frustrating.
You can make new quotes.
The Streamlabs being stupid. Says Captain Nostalgic.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think we're all good anyways. Hello. I need to play music. Hello. It's Tuesday. Bit busy week already. Mm-hmm. We're gonna get some video stuff done. That goes back to yeah, I guess. So I don't know if you saw how much we got done. So we got like Sweetie, she's like talking some shit.
Oh no, I saw the door. The only thing I looked at was the door, and I noticed that the texture on the outside definitely needs changed.
What's wrong with it?
It's wrong.
How is it wrong?
I just know it to be wrong.
What's wrong with it?
It's the wrong texture for the outside of the door.
Yeah. So?
Other people might know.
No. No, they won't. Nobody's gonna look at this and then like connect it to the fact that it's supposed to be like ever so slightly different. Hell, there's supposed to be this big poll thing, and I didn't put that on here. You know why? Because they don't care. Oh, actually, I think about it. I do have to clean these shots up. I thought I only had one shot left, but these actually, I do need to be cleaned up. I probably should prioritize that. If I only have one shot left, then I can basically render everything and then just left. That's the last thing left.
I guess that's fine.
I'm going to pen and paper the quotes for now. If anybody does like, quote number 42, he's like, oh, which one's 42? Which one's 42?
Try down. Nope.
My day we didn't bury our dead in the floorboards. We used them as floorboards. What? Where did that come from? So what do I have to do for cleanup on this? I don't think I need to do too much here. But I think her eye. Did I do her eye? Yeah, I did.
I guess it's fine if I don't fix that, because now that 15 AI is a thing, I do have a thing I want to do with that.
Oh, it went down again.
Oh, no. Stop.
Yeah, I'm fucking.
I just got back. I've been waiting.
No, I knew that would like crush your soul, so it was worth it. Okay, I want to see if this little eye bounce would work. Yep, that does help. Anytime there's like big head movements, it's sometimes nice to just add a little bit of a eye swing. When she does this look, though, I think I'm gonna pull a little bit more on it. So I think I'm gonna go a little bit more down and a little bit to her. Oop, that's not the right direction. Down and a little bit to her right. Oh, too much to the right. Actually, I think just more down is all I needed.
Careful with spoilers there, Kite. Not everybody's seen the film yet.
I'm at this point, if you're within the fandom watching a stream that's specific to it and you haven't seen the movie, when I think I've seen about 8 Discords running it like 3 times a day.
That's fair. I mean, I've seen it 3 times now. And if
Well, you were away from home, you had nothing better to do.
Yeah. I will say I don't think she's an alicorn then, Kite. I think that was a temporary thing.
But she became one just like Twilight did.
Her Sunny's wings were ethereal, and so was her horn. They weren't solid.
Well, yeah, because they can't make matter from nothing. It takes time to grow.
It's like a chia pet.
Yeah.
It just stuck in like the alicorn seeds into her. Gotta water them.
Exactly. She is a dirty earth pony, so she needs it needs time to fester.
Like, we should accept every race. I'm a different race now. Yeah. So long, you other filthy earth horses.
I have ascended beyond your physical means. I don't need rollerblades anymore. I can fly, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Interesting tidbit I read up on. I guess in some of the other reading materials, Sunny actually owns the smoothie stand. Oh. And that's where the whole thing comes up with the smoothie stand, is that she owns that small business.
So they like tipped it over? I noticed they tipped it.
Yeah, they did tip it over, which probably was in anger. Thank you for the follow, Metallic Fox.
Yes, I was aware of the hidden Derpy. Derpy was in the G5 movie.
Forbidden
Kinda.
Derpy.
Forbidden Derpy. I think, wasn't it just like on one of the movie posters in the Pegasus City, you can see the name Muffin Hooves or something, and that's like a nod to Derpy. That's the only thing I was aware of. I don't get wait.
This one's the other day, as I feel they made Sunny and Alicorn too fast, but that's just me. It's really, if you think of it, it's the copy. It basically was the exact same process that Twilight went through, so it kind of makes sense. And if there was a vacuum, it would also make sense. Like if there was none out there, but there's too much information left, and I love that some people are just like getting very angsty about like the truth on the matter, and it's like, you know what, Sunny's cool, so she's just let her have her moment. She did friendship. Nobody else was doing friendship.
Yeah, friendship was for nerds. No, I kind of like it that it left a lot of questions unanswered, and that keeps people engaged and waiting for the series.
Problem is, like a lot of people say with YouTube, they don't mind if people like do rage-inducing negative comments because it's engagement. They don't care. Engagement is engagement, and I think it's the same thing in there. They're like, people are really angry about Sunny. Yeah, but they're talking about it.
Exactly.
Sunny is baby. She deserves nothing but love. Yes. I'm guessing you meant babe, but yes, Sunny is probably my favorite character in the movie.
Wow.
What?
It was Zip.
Well, I don't know. Like Zip was a neat character, but I felt like there wasn't enough of her to really provide much.
Really, none of Pip. Pip was the one who had like no real character.
Kind of. So like Pip had moments. Zip didn't have moments. Zip was trying to be like a more well-rounded character, but I felt like there wasn't enough. It definitely, like, her moments were cool, but Pip was about like those like one-off like Zoomer jokes.
Yeah.
So and I think those actually hit home pretty well. I did enjoy the Pip humor.
No, Hitch can fall down a well for all I care.
Well, because he's male or because he's a bad character?
Yes.
I liked him. That was another trivia thing. Hitch is the first male main character in any My Little Pony ever.
Wow. You just threw Spike out the window, didn't you?
No, like male pony. No, he wasn't considered in the main group.
Ooh.
No, like they're considering it that the main 6 is the main group.
Yeah.
And so within each of the shows, all the main group, there's definitely other male mains out there, but not like that core. But he's the first one to actually use to be male. It's interesting.
Oh, you can't put Derby down the well. She's too.
Anyone watch the Smash Bros. Announcement today? No.
Yes, I did see it.
Is it Pony?
Twitter. It wasn't Pony, but Dex is very excited because it's Smash Brothers.
Yeah, but I thought that's the game he like hates and he quits, and then he plays again, and then he hates and he quits.
Yes, that's how all Smash players.
Yeah, you know,
exist.
Touche.
It was Sora, Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, that actually kind of makes sense.
They got a little bit of Disney iconography. I think I'm saying that word right. They had, because it's on his sword, the little Mickey head. I was surprised they were allowed to use that.
Well, Sora is a Disney character.
He's a Square Enix character. It's just collaboration. But
I don't think, is Kingdom Hearts still a collaboration? Well, I guess in a way.
Yeah.
I thought
like they
or
had
is
to
he?
take,
But Sora only exists in the game that is with both companies.
Yeah.
So who owns it?
it's split, and it's basically just licensing agreements. Like I think in the opening for Sora's character, like it showed the symbol behind Sora that's part of the game, but they removed. But part of that symbol is Donald and Goofy's face, and they did remove their faces. Like they weren't allowed to use it.
Just be too expensive. Sprout was an interesting character all around, but his song was meh at best. Sprout was, to me, is built to be hated, which he did that well. He had some fantastic jokes, though. Like, some of the jokes that popped up for him, I loved. So I loved the character, that though the character was made to be hated. So it's not that I thought he was a good character. He fit the part well. But the song, I don't think, was that great, but I think it was still a good song. It fit what was going on at the time. It has some really funny jokes within the song itself, a bunch of references. It was, and the singing voice for it was actually really good. It was just the beat and everything with it. But I think also everybody's looking for like more pop type music in there, and so that wasn't what that was. It was very different, and so I think it's meant to just be more goofy and stupid and fun, and not as much just catchy. So. But no, I think out of all the songs in there it was the bottom of the list, but I don't think it was necessarily bad. So.
The angry song, Mob.
Yeah,
I didn't care.
Well, and I mentioned this before. It introduced the best character, Rob.
I'm Rob.
Oh, my name is Rob.
Yes, Rob.
Because I want to know, my name is Sunny Star Sprite, and mine is Easy Moonglow, and I'm Rob.
I'm Rob.
He got gypped. Unless his last name's like Epic 360 Sniper or something.
Rob is Rob Super Fantastic Dude Man.
Super Fantastic.
Super Fantastic Dude Man.
What was the superhero name from the podcast last night you mentioned? Something person.
Oh, what was it? It was
Potato person or something. I can't remember.
I don't remember either. I was drinking a lot.
Yeah, you were drunk.
I was. John brought something that threw me for a loop. It's very high proof. Probably the highest proof alcohol I've ever had.
Well, Kyle did get brought like pure Everclear the one day, and he put it on top of something, and so it was like 180 proof. And that stuff right on your lips, that's a burn. Gonna Be My Day by far, in my opinion, is the best song. Yes, it was. That is catchy as hell. Plus I just like Sunny, so that makes sense too. At least about song Gonna Be Day and Day was my favorite of the movie. Yes. Well, I think all of them were good. Gonna Be My Day is probably one of the best, but like the song Izzy song about the like unicorn stuff.
I like that one.
That one's good, but I really just like the video for it. There's just so much stuff going on with it, and it has one really cool like spinning shot that I really liked. The one that I think video-wise I didn't like as much was like the second one where it was them like You've Got a Friend in Me or whatever. I pressed the wrong song, but it's close enough.
Sure.
And that one, like some of the video on it, they cheated a lot and they were trying to like not show the ground. And so that felt a little bit lacking, but it still had some, it still was catchy. So, I need to move no, I'm going to do that now. I need to figure out like a little bit of camera motion here because it's very static. I've still yet to see it. I don't know when I'll ever watch it, to be honest. I call me a not true horse person. No, it's fine. I stopped watching the show after like season 7, and it was only just before BronyCons last year. I like binged the last 2 seasons just to get it done with. Everybody watched the finale, and I still didn't watch it for like months and months and months because I just didn't care as much that time. But the movie was just fun. It's interesting to see everything kind of rejuvenated a little bit, get everybody excited.
I mean,
and it was good. It was well made, so it just was an extra bonus.
I didn't watch all the Equestria Girl stuff or the Pony Life stuff, so.
You didn't watch all the Pony Life?
I know.
How much of it did you watch?
Most of the first season and none of the second.
Why not?
Because it wasn't that good.
Yeah, but it's Pony.
Yeah, but the reason I like Pony is because it's good. That wasn't good. Like, did I look around for the pictures of Derpy that were in Pony Life? Of course I did. But other than that, no, less
sounds
so.
Like a very Michael thing, yes.
Yes, because she is in Pony Life. That's the only reason to watch it.
I'm gonna try to stretch this a little bit more, but I think I might destroy it. Nope. I think I'm not gonna stretch it. I'm gonna go more in by like that much. That's probably gonna destroy it. Kinda. Let's try the smoothness again. I'm working on very small margins and it just does not like it. Really get on getting past the first season of G4. Yeah, you're a little bit behind there. This show doesn't mean much to me anymore. It's the community stuff. So it's just fun to see. There's so much stuff going on with the movie right now. I'm not watching any of it. I've just been too busy. So I've just been like doing my staying away from discussions on it because I just whatever. I just
speculation.
Yeah, it's because people just want to talk about something.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the only thing in the fandom to talk about right now.
What are you talking about? Ciderfest is coming up.
It's true. I have a lot of horse things to talk about just because of the fanfic I'm reading. But I'm getting my fill of horse through a book. Book.
Yeah, I got I'm trying to work through some stuff for the con. I have so much to do before the convention. I have panels to prep for, other non-panel stuff to prep for, stuff that it's going to be needed before and after prepped for, and it's just going to be crazy.
I gotta like get in a car and like fall asleep in the car and then wake up at the convention.
We haven't figured out who's driving yet.
No. I've offered, but I think he thinks I'm going to get everyone lost and dead.
I'm looking out for you. That's it. I knew it was something like that. I really want to see, but I don't know where to watch it. I know Nolan streamed it a couple times on Discord here. I've seen a couple different Discord servers streaming. I think we're at the point now where I think people are off the high horse part of it. They're just starting to, like, they're not streaming it 3 times a day. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's still some here and there. We might do one at some point. I just got too much stuff going on.
You might try typing in "yay ponies" into the internet. I don't know what that does, but it might enlighten you.
You get the movie there?
I have no idea. I haven't been on Yay Ponies for a while. I know it still exists, and that's it.
I think that actually completely wiped the camera when I did something last time. Okay, well that's stupid. Might just grab rotation. Can I do small amounts? Nope. It's a snap. Well. Oh, you have websites to go through. Okay, that works. I watched all the seasons and later seasons. All I personally looked up for was the memes and Tracy Starlight. That's it. But yeah, everybody has their one thing that they probably watch the stuff for. So, I really just watch it because I don't like spoilers. And so, when you're like, there's a certain period of time where it's kind of on you if you get caught or it's on you if you get spoiled. When I'm like 2 seasons behind, that's on me, 100%. So I wanted to catch up before I got spoiled too much on just nitty gritty details. Plus, then when I saw like a Kieran, I'm like, what the hell is that thing? I like had context.
It's adorable. That's what that thing is.
This thing?
That thing's pretty cute too. Look at her go.
She's moving.
Do that door.
Okay, so when does her tail pop up? Right about here. Okay. So at this point, I need to have the tail kind of doing its swing thing. Thank you for the follow, Rainbow. Tail. Alright, so I'm going to do a little bit that way. So it's going to be like the butt's swinging this way, so the tail's going to swing this way. And actually, I'm probably going to just do it this at first. But this is about just matching up with timing. So from the middle. I think this might be... Okay, that should work. Oh, actually, probably going to go longer. So I'm going to do this in layers because it would not just go back and forth evenly. So now it's like there.
Well, she is walking perfectly evenly.
Yeah, but I want to imply that she's not. Then this way, I'm just going to go this. So right now, it's more, I'm just going left and right now, but then I'm going to add mistimings afterwards on there.
Evil unicorn rarity.
Evil unicorn rarity makes rarity actually Lyco. Wow.
Rude.
No, I think rarity's fine, but evil rarity does to me strikes me as best rarity.
He does melt brains.
Yeah.
Which is a useful skill set to have.
No, that was a fantastic scene.
I actually saw some of the concept art for that scene where they were having him do a couple different things. And it had like Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy and Rarity and Twilight all wearing like evil masks while they burned Pinkie Pie and Applejack. It's just like, huh. Because those evil unicorns and Pegasi, they'll cook you.
Okay, so here's where I want to have a little bit of swing. So now, instead of grabbing the green bar, I'm going to grab the red bar. So I'm just going to be swinging around. I think I should have done one a little bit different on those, but we'll just keep it. Okay, and I'm just going to take some guess on the timing. That's why I'm doing this separate. Nope, that's a little bit too early. Nope, that's not good. Late. A little bit quicker on the timing on that. That should work.
I think I've read most of the good Fallout Equestria stuff. Besides maybe Heroes. I hear that's decent.
Yeah, I started Heroes. It's pretty good. Like I was enjoying it. The character seems very different, big gruff instead of like small and wimpy.
Wait, is the main character a stallion or a mare?
It's a mare, just a big beefy mare.
Oh, that's fine.
That gets confused as a stallion a lot.
Or nobody should have to live that kind of horror.
Body shaming.
Oh, she's an adorable mare horse. I
don't know if I consider her adorable.
No, she's fine.
The hired gun, I think.
I think the one Fallout Equestria fic I couldn't finish was Guise of Chaos. And it was about this stallion who was completely, like, the characters around him were interesting. He was boring. And he was killing the interesting characters. I just couldn't finish it.
One of his I stay in the fan who's Fallout Equestria, the artist SFM stuff. Well, thank you. The Fallout stuff it's an interesting lore that something that has been it is so against what the show stands for in a way, but also does stand for. I mean, it's just so.
It's a nice mix. It works.
Well, it's so weird that it's almost as big as the fandom itself.
Yeah.
It's just interesting. People dislike Moira.
Moira? I don't want to see ponies get moited. Those ponies are cute and huggable.
So I went kind of with timing, but it wasn't like copy pasting it because I wanted it to potentially have that random like mistimed feeling to it, and so it does kind of like here kind of change on timing a little bit, and to me that's more realistic. So because the tail isn't just swinging around like in the wind, it is still connected and will have some control with it. And I don't think I'm going to actually bother with the extra details on that. So I think what I'm going to do now is just lock it.
How did you get the walls on the outside?
Those
the building?
ones?
Yeah. Oh. You just made a texture.
Oh, no, I just took the texture from the other one and I copied that section out and put it on this one. I didn't care. And I stretched it because it was stretched on the original.
Yeah.
No, I didn't care because it was just kind of off on the side anyway. And it was easier, then I don't have to double render. I just didn't want to do that on stream because it's boring stuff.
You're not supposed to look at my horrible texturing. That file is just a mess.
Now that I think about it, I might need to rotate this around. Oh wait, I don't think I can. Nope. It's just kind of gonna be a little weird right there. Plus, like, wall kind of.
Yeah. They got the window kind of sticking through. Can't you just move it out slightly?
Redecorating. I could, but it's right now right at this rim. So if I move it out much farther, then I'm going to lose that dimension.
Right.
So, no, it's fine because it's outside of camera range.
Oh.
No, that's why I didn't care. There's a little bit maybe right there, but whatever. It's a little dirt on the wall. Doesn't wash your house, just the inside. I find MLP Kieran interpretation interesting, considering the only time I've heard of was from Monster Hunter. Yeah. I know there's a lot more lore to the character, but I'm the same way. Of Kieran to me was that there's actually a video. I forgot the name of the person. He does a lot of 2D cartoon meme stuff for Monster Hunter, and the one that is for Kieran, he actually puts a pony in there and has a pony walking around. So again, this isn't an MLP guy. This is let's see if I can find it. Yeah, it's this one. So NCH. But yeah, as it's walking around, it is literally look at his poop. But it's literally just an MLP horse. So
There was actually a company, and I'm seeing if I can't find the picture of it, just typing it in. It was like Kieran Rice, just a rice.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually, I guess, it's some country that doesn't really respect copyright laws or whatever. They just took the Kieran from MLP and used it on their logo for their rice. So I'm trying to see if I can't find a picture, because it was amazing. Just for them to just take the MLP Kieran. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah, it's just got her on there.
Mm-hmm. I've seen it.
I love it.
The only thing left to do is her ear. So I can't see her other ear, so I'm not even gonna bother animating, which makes ears way easier. So from this point on, I have to actually pay attention to what she's doing here. So she goes back a little bit.
I see you have her talking. You did utilize 15 AI.
I didn't know what to have her do. I didn't want her walking up to the door silently for like 5 seconds. So
Right.
I have her just mumbling about like angry that Scootaloo is probably knocking on the door or something. They're gonna kick her.
Sure, it's adorable. I'll be looking forward to when I can actually hear it.
I thought about having her mumble on her way out or
Mhm.
back too, but I haven't done that. Okay, so this is gonna be a little quicker. A little bit more there. Okay, so this is gonna be pulled in a little. Ears animating is super annoying, but at the same time super important. Like the wobble is just
And the cuteness factor is increased tenfold with wobbly ears. So it is very important.
okay, so she does the backwards, and then as she pulls in here, gotta go out a little bit. I'm just trying to do very subtle motions. So this one actually probably has to be a little less subtle because she does move pretty quick. And then she needs to pull back a little bit. It's just about like having it lag behind ever so slightly on everything. Like that was way too short a time. Go below.
Scootaloo's interrupting her TV time.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Well, again, the implication is that Scootaloo's been doing this a bunch.
Well, yeah, because she doesn't have any place to live.
And then
she's
I
homeless.
I didn't realize that, but she actually does interrupt because she's on the front of the tractor.
Oh, no.
So I realized afterwards that it actually is who interrupts in the end.
Yes, all Scootaloo's fault.
Like a Breaking Bad reference. I'm the one who knocks. Oh, we're gonna do that a little bit. Actually, no, we're gonna pull a little bit more
Oh,
forward.
I know eventually they established that Scootaloo had a place to live, but in my head, she's still just homeless and wandering through Ponyville looking for, like, food and place to sleep.
She just lives in a dumpster.
Right.
Oh, title thing. Thank you for the raid. How are you, twin?
Yes.
It is Tuesday. It is a good Tuesday.
What's
got
so
liquor.
good about it?
Because it's not Monday.
That's fair.
Been a while. Always been a while. Ooh, that actually worked out perfect. And I gotta have it swing a little bit forward. It's been a long time since I seen you both. Well, I hope you were doing well.
I haven't seen me in a while either.
Actually, I haven't seen Michael in a week.
Yeah.
Well, kind of. I mean, he got back Sunday,
Yeah.
but then,
Crashed your stream.
yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
How dare you? You're not allowed on my streams.
Exactly. Yet, it only encourages me to
Yeah, I know.
be there more.
Then I don't have to pay you.
This is true.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah.
Chat, I'm gonna start a conversation. Which is the cutest CMC character? I know there's only one correct
Gabby.
answer. Gabby. That is not the correct answer.
She's CMC, isn't she?
She's got a hard beak that is unboopable.
You can boop
Can't
anything.
Boop a griffin.
You can boop a tree if you
I'll
want.
lose a finger that way.
What do you do? Are they aggressive?
Yes, they're griffins. They're meat eaters. They think your fingers are worms. Bird people. Too dangerous.
So when she goes to go down here, we're just going to pull it back a little bit more.
I'm guessing you're just going to have her horn glow to open the door.
Yeah. That actually is something I have to do here. There. Then it's really just about watching it and just ensuring that it feels natural. I think it's wobbling a little too much. We're just going to in a little bit.
I am curious, did you use the reverse
That's better.
door frame?
I used yours.
I gave you 2, though.
No, it's just whatever one of them was.
I hope you used the right one.
Why?
Because it fits the door better.
It doesn't matter.
If it's swinging in that direction.
It works. I think this door actually does pull out a little bit when it opens, but that's I don't.
Look at the model name.
Probably a few months. How y'all doing? I am doing very well. Been very busy. It's gonna be Thursday by the time I get some free time, but it's sometimes nice to be busy. So no, I don't need to look at the bottom. It's fine. It works.
But I made one that would work better.
Well, you didn't tell me that, and so I just used the one that you gave me. It made it work, and it's done. I'm not going to go put time into making it do something that it already does.
All it does is flip the door frame around.
Nifty. It works, because then you never see the door closed all the way.
No, it looks good.
Yeah. So we're not doing anything. What you got there for animation? We got a horse. Yeah, she
Dance.
agrees.
Well, nobody said who the cutest CMC was, so I will say it. It is Derpy. She
She doesn't have a cutie mark?
no, she does, but she was let in, anyways, off camera, because she's best horse.
She got the pity vote.
Wow.
Okay, now we have to do the magic. I think it's medium for this one. I can't remember what size. I made the damn particle, and I can't remember which one I used for this.
It's sad.
I think it might be large. No, I'm gonna go with medium.
Always just remember you ram a stick in their head and magic happens.
Yeah, actually, that is kind of what I do.
Yeah.
Medium. And we need to do let's do 52. We'll go for 5 seconds. Yep, that works.
Well, Kite, we can all be wrong sometimes.
Derpy, as far as I know, is never part of the CMC. Don't encourage him. Okay, yes, now is where we save because I'm low in RAM. I am really looking forward to getting this one because I'm running into that time period where my time between crashes is getting smaller and smaller.
No, I thought you were talking about like just like you're wanting to get this done because you're kind of burnt out on it. Because you have mentioned before, like it's the last little bits of finishing things up that always are the hardest.
It's the last little bits that are annoying. It's because I'm having to nitpick. It's not about doing like larger things, or it's about like doing something and then fixing it and then fixing it and then fixing it, and just it's the polishing, and you can only rub on something so long to get that polish before it just gets frustrating, but you have to keep doing it. So I'm almost that stretch where it's just going to be like 6 or 7 hours of editing because the eyes were glitchy at the beginning, and now I have to render them to fix them. but it does not work to do it by video rendering because it's going to have the same issue again. So I have to render it by doing so like say when her eye goes to blink here, is I would actually go to this, the same render quality, wait for the whole frame to render, then export as image, go to the next frame and do it again.
Why is that shirt glowing like the sun?
Because that's where the particle effect is right now.
Oh.
So, because if I pre-render, it's the same as a normal render. So I would go through here because I can wiggle it to get the eyes to be exactly where I need them to be. Render at the frame, go to the next frame and wiggle it to get it exactly where I need it to be. I would sometimes spend hours fixing them because I could just let it be, but it's going to make it so that of the eyes being shut for like 2 frames, now it's not shut for any frames. Or if it's for 5 frames, it's only 3 or 2 frames. So, or the eyes do like a weird like rounded thing and I want it to be flat. So it's just me fixing all those things. And it is I've spent one time, I think for rocket surgery, I spent an entire evening from when I got home from work until I was done, just like watching movies and fixing render frames because they're such short things. I can't do it overnight. So it's yeah, that's where I get a little frustrated with SFM in regards, but it's still faster to render it that way than any other way. No, I gotta lock it to there. Now it's
filled the room.
Oh no, it's on the log. I just have to shrink the log down. And then jam it in her head.
Correct. I'm getting another drink. Would you like another drink?
No, I'm still got like half mine. Not quite a half, but
No.
I have to get some work done after this, so you can go ahead. I don't want to drink too much. I have to spend the entire evening editing stuff.
What are you editing?
I gotta get the podcast ready because it's not done yet. From last week or the other week.
Oh, before I left?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I have to get it done tonight because technically it's released tomorrow and I need to get it out tonight for
I feel
other
like
people.
This last one went better. But then again, I was also super drunk, so I'm not 100% sure what's real and what was just my imagination.
Oh yeah, your mic was muted the whole time.
Oh. That would have been awful.
No, there's a big glowing light. I would know if it was.
Yes.
That's not.
I do remember this point where I had drunk enough and you would ask me a question. I think it was to somebody else's questions, and my brain just like went into like it had like the spinning hourglass from like Windows 3, like Windows 98.
Yeah, there's one of them where like, what is this, Michael? And you went and answered a completely different question. We're like, what are you talking about?
What? I did. Oh no.
Well, we corrected you. Why do you not remember anything?
It was John's fault.
I had only eaten a tiny salad that afternoon and didn't eat anything all day, and I still had about as many drinks starting as you did.
ate sandwiches.
Yeah, so did you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was right then, so it hadn't even hit my system yet.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah.
Well, I had 2 glasses of that stuff John brought.
Yeah, I don't know. The why.
It was tasty.
Yeah, the bubbles are just about tattoo. Oh yeah,
They
so
are.
she's a fake. She's a big fat phony.
No. Jeez.
She's a phony
They all
pony
just
full
have-
of baloney.
That was amazing.
That was pretty good.
My favorite part of the movie is just like, get away from our criminal queen. Just like,
Yeah, oh no, it's like yeah, you know, it was something before that when he's like,
you know.
yeah, it was, they're still treating her like royalty, but
But she's like being imprisoned.
No, there was something about like after the phony pony full of baloney, and then right afterwards they're like, oh! And like it was some horrible thing to say.
A phony pony full of baloney.
Yeah, that was no, that's why that was my favorite part of the movie was it was that meta humor. That little tiny jokes they would just throw in there at random, and they were just so good. Like the tennis ball being thrown, and he's like, and he throws it at the guy.
I have one criticism for the movie. It's a small criticism, but the horses didn't do any horse stuff. There was no like...
It does sound like something you would criticize.
Yeah, like horses need to do horse stuff to remind us that they're horses.
What color is Sweetie's magic?
I think it's the same color as her eyes, so green.
That'd be like,
I want to say it's green.
um,
So she might be a changeling.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe not. It is green.
Yep. She's a changeling.
Well, kind of. I want to make sure. I want a couple references because, like, I think who's. Oh no, I'm thinking Blackjack.
I'm seeing a lot of references there.
Yeah, Blackjack had a change of color.
I thought her magic was red.
No, partway through the story, it changed to white.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder why.
If I remember right, it did have a change. I love this picture. It's a blank stare. Okay, it is green. It's like but it's not like an evil green. It's kind of like a light green.
It's the same color as her eyes, essentially.
Well, yeah, but if I go, it's a light green because it could go like that evil slime green, but I'm not gonna.
The changeling green.
Yeah. Well, the changeling also isn't like a wavy magic. It's different. So I need to change the color. So we're gonna go in here and color random. And so this, I'm probably going to go a little bit brighter on the green than I normally would, or closer to, or I would go, if I go too light on it, it's just going to be mixing it with more white, and I want to make sure it is green. So ignore the fact that it's glowing. I will, a lot of that has to do with the amount of particles right now, because this one just has a lot of them. So we'll just decrease the count. Let's see here. Emit continuously. Let's drop this to 100. Okay, so that does drop the count. Yeah, it might be a little strong in the green still. So let's just drop that a little bit.
Well, that's the thing, Sir Edward. The reason I criticize them not doing pony stuff is because sometimes I feel like the writers forget that they're writing for horses.
No, well, there was some issues I had with, like, and actually, I have recordings of it because it's bugged me. Like, this one, where she skates in, she's rolling in, and then immediately rollerblades off.
Oh, yeah. Why she slipped her foot out?
But that quick?
I don't know. They're like loafers / rollerblades.
No, I actually had some. There was a couple that we pointed out that were the same way. That she would pop up there. She somehow made a balloon animal without her rollerblades on, handed it to Ophelia, and then skated away all within like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So there's but I love continuity like that. I can
forgive stuff like that. It's just like, remember, like, none of the writers are ever gonna hear me say it, but just keep in mind they're not people. Don't write them as
the writers.
No, the writers are people. I think.
Well, I don't know. Like, I thought maybe
like they got hooves. They pick things up with their mouths. They go neigh. They eat like flowers.
Like, sure, Miss Sunny looks very strange. But just this one? Actually, well, this is why I actually have this part.
Because it bothers you so much.
No, is it that? No. I think it was this one. If I time it just right, let's say from there to there, and then let's go from.
Like, how does the flap on that thing even open? It starts opening as she's reaching for it.
Okay.
Watch that flap on that thing. It just levitates itself
I just
up.
like him doing this. Like him flying.
Yes.
Well, it's
come on, animators. At least wait for a hoof to reach it before you flip the flap.
fine.
Flip the flop the flip.
Flip the flap the what?
Flip the flap.
And the card arms just sits on the top of her back. Yeah, well, that actually happens on a lot of it, where they like she just touches things to grab it. They did a lot of that because I think trying to actually make that work would make things so much more difficult. That if they're skimping on that stuff to put more effort into other things, because you have so much time to put in it, you can either put it into ensuring that some realistic physics work on a backpack, or into actually like facial animations or something. I'd prefer that the latter would be what they'd focus on. So I'm kind of okay with that.
I'm okay with them like taking shortcuts when when it's far more convenient and not that big a deal. But if it becomes your philosophy to always take that shortcut,
It's going to be made for TV next. Guess what?
they're gonna fix it.
Nope. It's going to be lower budget.
I mean, one of the cutest moments in the first series was with Sweetie Belle when she was carrying her bowling ball bag in her mouth, and she had to muffle to talk, and then she spit it out, and that scene was adorable. If they just remember. I think it was Lauren Faust who was big on that kind of stuff in the first few seasons, and after that there was a lot more hoof-holding things and stuff.
Well, it's about making stuff relatable. They're doing the horse thing because it's just what the girls like or something.
I don't know. I think girls like quality.
No, you're just trying to find excuses.
Maybe a little bit.
All right, so I just need to put something on the door here. So where is door? Door. Which of you is moving?
Didn't I name it so good?
Your English is also so good.
Name the door.
Well, I named it door.
You did.
It's called CB_door.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
I rename everything because everything usually starts with lowercase, so when I capitalize at the front, it means that I have like looked at it in some way or another. Okay, so that's there. I have to re-grab this model. It's probably still, this one's probably still locked to the other model, and so I had to make sure it's locked to the new one. Well, actually, it was locked to it, but I am not going to trust it. SFM is goofy. So, this cannot stay locked, so unlock. Okay. There is way too many sparkles on this one, too.
You can never have enough sparkles.
Because and here it's a little different because it's going into her head. So there's like, actually it's kind of a little bit too much. I think she's got magic coming out of the back of her head.
Happens sometimes. It's embarrassing.
Well,
yeah, she does have a bit of magic coming out the back of her head.
And a lot of that is because it's just too big. So it's going way further into her head than I need. But that's why I chose the shorter log. Because if I chose a long log, it would go further in, or I'd have to make it much thinner. This is trying to make it so it's about the size of the horn. I think I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to care enough. Or what I do is I increase the speed of the particle, and usually then it will dissipate faster. So I might do that in the end. It's because sometimes with a lot of these particles that are going to be popping up and disappearing really quickly, I don't want them to linger. Mm-hmm. So I will... You'd like increase their time speed by like 50%, and then they just go way faster. I'm gonna have it wait a little bit, so we're gonna do it at 53.7 instead. This is a little early that she started doing that. 7, so now it should be right about here. Yep, that's a little better. Yeah, that is still a little bright. So let's just go into this particle. And, oh, there's actually one thing I didn't do. Hey, you know what? I could probably keep it as white sparkles. Normally I change the color of the sparkles on there too, because there's a little, like, you can't really see it here because they're all in the center. But there's little sparkles, and normally I change those to a magic color, but this is so, like, whitish. I think I'll just leave it. Oh, you probably just blend right in. Let's drop this to 70? 30% reduction. Yeah, that looks fine. And so if I wiggle it, this is going to be about what it's going to render at. So as of right now, there's no particle in front of the door. handle, and I'm going to need a few. Because from here I can see it as such, but because it's a bunch of flat textures, so if I start going to this angle, all the flat textures kind of churn in. Meaning, I want this to work, I have to put the handle closer to the outside. That. Now, some does show. Those sparkles are a little bit big and heavy in numbers. We're going to decrease those too. So, let's drop that to 50 and let's put radius 0.2. So do 0.1 to 0.7. That's a little better. That also makes me think of the horn is going to be in the same boat. Yeah, we're just going to decrease it by a little bit. Oh, down to 50 as well. Just once I want to see a scene like this. Oh, road apples, you weren't raised to use such potty mouth language. No, Baba, look, some pony done pooped in the road. They actually, was it Brainstorm Alex that I think it was Brainstorm Alex did a short, for Anthology, I believe, that makes the joke about like we're horses, right? Yeah. Where's all the poop? Like, shouldn't there be poop everywhere?
They're civilized horses. They do not poop in the road.
But where do they poop?
Outhouses.
There's only been one outhouse really ever seen.
There's been 2.
What bothers me is that you've been like derpy burr searching like outhouses.
Outhouses. I think there was actually outhouses in the comics at one point too, but they don't count. No, they are civilized horses. They got the commodes. This is true. We do not know what their toilets look like. We can only imagine.
There it is. I knew Kite was going to throw a stupid face out there at some point.
Oh no, Kai, why you do this?
How do you, like, I'm actually, like, legitimately curious how you, like, consistently have 2,000 every stream, too. Do you just spend it as soon as you get it? Is that what it is?
I am impressed by how quickly some people can accumulate points.
Well, you get the bonus if you're a follower of the channel. If you, or sub. Sorry, not follower. And you get a bonus every certain amount of time if you click a thing, so paying attention, you get bonus. And if there's a raid, you get a bonus as well. So the bonus at raids is like 300, and so if you can get up to. Oh, so you stockpiled for a bit. I see.
So what you're telling me is people are actually paying attention? Crazy.
Yeah. Actually, like last Friday, like I thought just because it was I didn't have a co-host, I guess. I thought it was going to be a quieter stream, but there was actually like a lot of people showed up and. Was kind of fun discussions.
Well, that's right. Warhorse was. I was like, what? How did Warhorse not like break down the door to be here? But I guess he was off on his own adventure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he was gone, and you were gone, and I was thinking about asking some other people if they wanted to show up, but I forgot. So it was just me.
So alone.
That's too bouncy.
So sad. No friends. Friendless. Bad person.
Okay. There. Let's see. Stupid face, though. If you get 2,000 coffee every stream, or you're losing coffee over time.
Could use some coffee.
You go make some.
Would you drink it?
No. I already had 2 coffees today.
What? 2?
Mm-hmm.
I had 1.
I go in the afternoon sometimes, the holiday, just because it's a night when it's a gorgeous day like this. It gets me outside. And
Wait, how many ounces are we talking? You got like a 20 20.
Yeah.
Have like 1 10-ounce.
Because with the coupon thing, it doesn't matter if I get a 12 or a 24, it's the same price. So today I did.
So you essentially had 4 cups of coffee.
Today I had a 16. Some days I do a 20.
Trying to limit yourself, I see.
Well, no, it's just I didn't want to have as big of a cup. It's just a big cup to carry around.
This guy's a coffee dude.
Let's see here. Stupid face.
Those stairs go to nowhere.
We're gonna... I know what we're gonna do.
No. Why? Why you gotta pick on Derpy?
Because I haven't been able to.
She's so
I've been
cute.
here.
Look at her. When's she gonna be in G5 proper? Not just an Easter egg, but
Well, because
proper.
Everybody's dead.
No, she already.
Like Derpy, she's
no.
dead.
Apparently, she's the director of a movie in G5, so she's not dead.
No, it's her ancestors.
Is that what it is?
I don't think that. I actually think it's like her descendants.
Her descendants is the other way around. Now, I like to imagine like the whole Dr. Derpy thing is canon now, just traveling through time.
Okay.
As one does. Should give her something delicious. Or hugs.
So what we're gonna do? She's going to be
Walking gently down the stairs.
She's gonna be taking the stairs. Okay. So she steps down, and then she falls, and so she's gonna.
But she can fly.
So we're going to. I do not want the wings. We're gonna just hide those. So we're going to. First, she's going to go like kind of bonk. So she's gonna go.
Trying to play Living Slinky. It's a very fun game.
Okay, this should. Yeah, okay. The way I'm doing it'll work. I have a concern with something I'm doing here.
Yes, we have to make sure that this derpy torture you're performing is quality.
Okay, so then she's.
No. Poor derpy.
How about derpy? It's okay. Oh, this is actually. Okay. Okay, so see, I need to get rid of everybody else here.
Slowing down.
No, I just can see the bones. Okay, so Derpy's goes bonk. She goes, that's bonk. And then she keeps going. And she's like,
No, her spine.
bonk.
She twisted it wrong in that one. I don't like it.
And then bonk, and then she goes. She's gonna go more donk. So she goes down like a couple more stairs, and she's gonna be like, there we go.
She's breakdancing. That's what it is. She's formed a new. It's a new art. She's like breakdancing down the stairs. You know what the best part about it is? You don't break anything because you're just that skilled.
Mm-hmm. Michael's like a dreamer. Well, I gotta fix your arm there. Oh, that's a little better. Wait, where's the other one?
She lost it.
Oh, I didn't grab it. Okay, so then she's like, oh, that's like kind of backwards or something. There's whatever she's.
It might be not broken.
Yeah, she's just kind of like I don't know. I think those are kind of broken, but she's just like donk.
It's fine.
We're gonna do that with armor. Oh, that does look a little bit painful there, so we'll default that one. Back here. And we'll just default the whole bike because I actually don't know what happened to it anymore.
She's
Okay.
taking that. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh, look at her. She looks like she wants a hug.
Okay. And then she goes down another one.
No.
Okay, so pelvis going on like here, and we're gonna go like this. Wait, actually, no, like you gotta go like base plant or something now. So we're gonna say you went like this. So this one, you got your leg go. This. He's okay.
She's better than okay. She's amazing. Oh, look at that face. She's still happy.
I'm just.
It looks like she's like sliding down the steps.
Sure. In a way, yeah.
Oh, she's having fun.
Okay, and then she goes down a bit further. So once she gotta go like that way, and then she bonk again. Let's see how many we'll make her like kind of bend a little bit weird there, I guess. That maybe. With that, I guess. Where's your tail's doing something weird here? There we go. Okay, and then she's just gonna be like kind of crossing her leg here. She's just not. She's unsure what's going on with this one. We're gonna. I gotta move every bone, otherwise it's gonna look weird. Okay. And okay, and then we gotta do.
She lands on her feet. It's an amazing recovery at the very bottom. Yeah? Yeah? I think it's a good idea. What do you think, chat? Vote on your phones now. Lands on her feet, and a muffin just like falls in her mouth. It's great.
Okay, she'll land on her feet.
Yay! It's how she gets down the stairs.
That's what I'm doing at BZ. We're doing super fights.
I like the idea that this is just how she gets down the stairs every morning.
Okay.
Like she's used to it.
So now, we're working on it. I'm walking here. Okay, so this is going to take an extra couple bits. I think... Okay, nope, I have to do it like this, I think. Trying to think of how to properly abuse Derpy.
No, kindness is a virtue. Know this. Only kind things to Derpy.
Okay, so I think this is the correct way to do it. Transitions have to be a little quicker, I think. And there's going to be... I have to go through this one more time to fully grasp everything going on here. Okay. That's a weird one. Oh.
It's because you didn't go from the default. You went...
Yeah, this one. No, the root transform has to be in. I thought I grabbed her pelvis, though. I thought that's what I did, but okay. Oh, I think I did, but then I changed something. Okay. A little bit more there. Okay. Now... I think I can do it right. Okay. Kind of. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to work. So we're gonna no. Well, that one has to... Yeah, I was gonna redo it again. There's something I'm looking for specifically in doing this. I got to figure out the way to do it. Rotation was in this. Oh, I think I know. Okay, so there she is. It might be about doing longer this. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this and see if this works better. I thought I had to do it a different way, but this might be the way to do it. Actually, yes, this is the way to do it. Oh, actually, no, that I have to grab all the bones. Okay, now. Okay. Okay, and then when she falls the first one, then the root transform will go up. So this is the middle of the neck, so I'm thinking I gotta extend a little bit here. I think that should work. Maybe a little bit more this way. Nope, still more that way.
It's like watching you carefully craft Derpy falling down the stairs. Feel like I need another drink.
I think it's just too high. That might be why. Yeah, I think the timing's a little off, but I'm just gonna go with it. Whatever. No, this timing is off. This is why I actually needed to. I'm gonna mark it right now. I need to know where those transition points are.
I need to master your can opening abilities.
Not gonna work.
Quietest can opening ever.
You just don't have nails. That was still very loud. I put my whole hand over it so that it covers.
I have nails.
I put my palm over it so that it pushes. It slips. It blocks the sound.
I'm a master of stealth.
You're medium sneaky.
No, I'm only medium sneaky. I'll admit, Izzy is definitely the fan favorite for a reason.
Oh, actually, that's what I just did that wrong here. So this should be the middle, the part where it goes up. Yeah, that's okay. There we go.
They did kind of. It did kind of get rid of Applejack, kinda. I mean, Izzy's kind of Pinkie Pie, right?
Pinky-ish. I don't know if I'd quite consider it fully Pinkie Pie.
And then, Sunny's essentially Twilight.
How does it? Oh, I can fix some of that.
They're kind of making Hitch out to be Fluttershy a little bit. So the only one not really there is
But they don't have a full 6.
Yeah, they're missing an Applejack. They got rid of Applejack just like we all knew they would. Well. Need to find themselves a new garbage apple horse.
Oh, that's why this is bothering me, because it's supposed to rotate this way and it's rotating the other way. Which just kind of sucks, because the only way to really fix that is to, well, you don't.
Yeah, don't.
If you wanted to, I wanted it to rotate the other way, but it's gonna rotate the quickest, and the only way to really do that is. I mean, I can try doing it this way, but no, that's not. Because I need to have it end in the same position here. This is from here to here. So if I just go in through here, instead of going...
Oh, no.
Oh, you have a voice impression.
I do have a voice impression.
Perfect landing in Derpy's voice.
We gotta get Derpy to the bottom of the steps first.
I'm gonna try to smooth that and see if that'll work. No.
I will say I will do the voice impression once she's made her perfect landing.
I think what I can do is I can say out. This is where I want her to be at that point. And then I can say in here, have it flip this way. And then round it. No, not round it, smooth. No, even then. So I probably have to manually do this. Okay, so she's going that way. Now you're gonna go back the other way, right? Yep, no, but you're going the right way, good. There we go. So this is a little better.
You remember the part of the MOP movie where they needed money for the train ride, so they beat the crap out of that guy and stole his wallet?
Which movie?
The MOP movie.
The new one?
Yeah. That was
No.
that was one of my favorite parts. Poor old man's never gonna walk again.
You know this. We're just gonna say she's just kind of, doing okay here. She's
He's wanting to rotate that way.
no
Can't
this
stop
now.
her.
I'm kind of delaying the slightly, and then her perfect landing.
Yes. It's like, perfect landing. Did it? There you go. That's my derpy. He's like, derp. No, like started from the beginning.
I just did random things. If I would have actually put time into thinking about each one.
Just gotta start it from the beginning. And it's like the whole thing is like. Derp, 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 derp. Oh, this is so bad. Oh no. Multiple derps. No. No, too many derps.
The what?
Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. That was an awful thing of me to say. I feel bad. I'm gonna have to like pay a penance now.
You know what? I have the penance for you.
More derps. Look at all those derps. Just like you need to play like some classical music while this happens. Derp, 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 derp.
Michael, they're coming, Michael.
Derp, 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 derp. Perfect landing. Perfect, 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 perfect.
They're merging into a single, the ultimate derpy.
Awesome subsies.
No, and then regular speed.
Landing.
It's like a slinky.
Yes. It's the derps.
It is a stream of derps. It's like the floodgate has burst.
Yes. It's like somebody forgot to turn off the derp faucet.
Just the way animals act towards them.
It's like, go to your room, Derpy.
I think what actually would probably make her whole journey down the stairs better would be a little of that there.
It's very wobbly. Oh no. It's very jittery. She had too much caffeine this morning.
I know, you go away, derpies.
Oh, more derpies. What have you done? She rolls downstairs and then over there, rolls over your neighbor's dog.
She's fine, Michael.
She sits on your back. She's good for a snack. She's derpy, derpy, derpy.
Fine.
Oh, her neck's not right. It's derpy, derpy. She's playful, happy she's at home. Bad, she's good. Derpy. Oh, perfect landing. Perfect landing.
Yes, she's perfectly fine.
No. You're a bad person. Have I told you that before?
No, never. Okay. Well, there we go. There's some stupid faces. Derpy's dead now. Well, I don't think I've had a moment pop up where Derpy wasn't dead. All right. What we're oh yeah, we're doing the door. So I'm doing the magic light-wise, though.
I do like the light through the window. That is nice. It's very visually pleasing.
Well, the other question is now, so she's doing magic. Can you see her horn magic?
Well, her hair is kind of in the way.
But I want to make, so the idea, though, is do I need light?
What, on her horn?
Mm-hmm.
I would say yeah, because you're going to see it a little bit.
Just capitals. Okay, let's take this light. Sweetie head. Bam. The question is, who do Pip and Zip kind of match up in the main six? I'm thinking that none of them have an exact match.
They're not exact matches, but there's close personality types, and I would say Pip and Zip are Rainbow Dash and Rarity, if I had to place them.
No, I don't. But I don't. They could very much not have, like, I think we had a conversation about this once before. It's not like there's only like 5 or 6 elements that are involved in friendship, and after that, it's like all the other shit, get out of here. Like you're not fitting in generosity or one of these buckets. It's not friendship. No, they could actually pick other types.
She's gonna be the element of Twitter, isn't she?
The element of social media.
Oh no. We just burn it all down at that point.
It's going to be the new video sensation of Clip Clop.
Oh no. Oh no. Something should be called Clip Clop.
But that's what they do. They go clippity cloppity.
They do go clippity cloppity.
Okay, so now I got like a light shined at her head. That. So when this turns on right around here, so it's gonna have to like kind of be off before then. Need to make sure that it's not going too far, but the only way I can do that is with an Uber light.
Sunny's just gonna be the element of vandalism.
She is the element of feminism. She seems to be very activist on everything. For good reason. She was the only one telling the truth, but...
Let's stop hating each other. I mean, seriously. Quit. Cut it out.
Don't stop. I'm gonna take that balloon animal from your kid. Oh no.
It's like, haha.
The element of Loan Me 20. No, I don't know if they were going, because the other question is if can they use those actors in the TV series?
Oh, which ones? Oh, the big name ones probably not. But,
which means all the characters are gone.
Well, no, the main characters aren't played by huge voice actors.
Yeah, but then what do you do? Just the other ones disappear?
They already killed off the dad. Sprout we're probably never gonna see again.
Because he's going to friendship jail.
Well, his actor's expensive, I have to
imagine.
Yeah,
probably. That's probably why they didn't bother with him.
You might see the one unicorn from the big guy, because he's played by Phil Lamar, who's fairly big, but he's done a lot of animated series in the past, so it wouldn't surprise me if he stuck around. But I think the real big name ones, probably not. But if I never see Sprout again, I wouldn't be heartbroken by it. Yes, Alpha Bittle. I think there's like a 50-50 chance he'll stick around. Phil Lamar's probably more expensive than most, but I don't think he's so crazy out there that...
But what would if they bring him back, then they would have to have the queen back, but I don't think she was a huge name.
Yeah.
But like... Sunny's VA, kind of a bigger name. Izzy's not really.
No, like her that role and her on
But
Horse.
Izzy's what?
Her character Horse on Centaur World is like all I know her for.
Yeah, well, she had other stuff too.
Like the biggest name in that whole thing was Sonny's dad, and I think he's.
No, there's the actor that played Hitch was pretty big.
I've never heard of him before.
He's the guy that played in the Sonic movie. He was the guy that was in there.
Oh.
So yeah, that guy's a little bigger.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as big as what was it? Oh, I forgot. I just watched a thing about him too. Michael something. I can't remember the guy.
Michael Keaton? No, not Michael Keaton. Never mind. The guy who played Sonny's dad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
For some reason, I want to say Michael Keaton too, but I'm pretty sure that's not it.
No, that's not it. Now, he's a bigger actor who probably cost a pretty penny, but they killed him off after like he delivered 10 lines. So they got their money.
It seemed weird that they did that. Like they could have just said like you off the street, like come in here and just say these lines for us.
Well, you get a little bit of star power. You can put it on the movie. It brings people in.
Yeah, for how much he said, it's surprising. But I guess he probably had as many lines as some of the other characters. Like the Queen probably has many lines as he did.
Yeah. I mean, he was very talkative in the very first few minutes.
And then he died.
And then he was dead. Sonny was all sad. Kinda.
Okay, I think I can call this one good to go. I did some math, so I want to try to have this ready for Cider Fest, but Cider Fest is technically in just over 2 weeks. I know, it's weird. So it means that if I want to have all this done, I have to have basically the video done within the next, like animated wise, within the next 7 days.
You would say that you have about 95% done at this point.
No, I'm like animation wise, I'm like 99.
Yeah.
It's just the rendering and everything. That means I have to finish it within the next week so that I have as much time as possible. I'm basically rendered on the last part. Oh, and I have to do credit scene. To get it ready for the convention, I could
never get a hold of the person who made the model for the thing, but she said I could use it, and I have to imagine she would want to be credited, so.
You haven't figured that out yet?
Huh? Yeah. Well, she won't get back to me. She kind of went ghost.
Well, if you've tried it.
Yeah,
I don't have to put it in the video credits. I just put it in the description, so that's fine. I try to put like big important stuff in the other stuff, but the actual video itself.
Yeah.
It's experiences up to Sunny, don't perish. Wasn't the one that like it was funny where they had the joke about her like waiting around the corner at the door for her dad to come through, and it says like day 1, day 5, day 7, day 816, and then she's just sad.
It's like gonna prank my dad when he gets home. Never comes home. It's a long time to go out and get them cigarettes.
Okay, so
Hulu
I think
would know.
We can probably do here. So the one now for this scene, the biggest thing is really just the magic. There's not her hair. At least this hair is pretty good.
She wouldn't be using magic at this point.
Well, no, because from here, there's going to be a little bit of a lingering on the door.
You should have just thrown it open.
Well, I know, but it is literally still bright green right here. It is only frames later that you'd see it around that edge. So I need to keep some lingering. And then when she's going to close it, she needs to use magic again. So,
Yeah.
And I need to pull up the sound for magic, but that I can do in post. I'm not worried about that. So for this, what do I need to do to her? So her hair is fine.
She's so cute when she's serious. Look at her. She's like,
I kind of want to. I need to give her eyes just like because she's supposed to be looking around. I need to give her eyes a little bit of like one little twitch, some direction here.
You can make her ear twitch.
Why?
You know why?
I don't know, but I'm trying to make good videos, and you're just checking boxes for cute.
Wait a minute, you just said there's like a contradiction of itself. Why? I'm trying to make a good video. Why should it be cute? So that can be a good video.
But I'm murdering children.
Yes. But that doesn't excuse lack of cuteness. You could have her ear twitch here. And it would be adorable. Wow, I feel like you're just gonna torture her. No.
Is that enough twitchy enough for you?
That is
or is
little,
this not enough?
little,
Maybe like this?
That's it. This doesn't look so much like twitching as their ears are trying to escape.
Maybe this would be better.
That is not what I meant. That looks itchy. It's like a heavy wind's blowing in. The ears.
She's trying to pick up the radio signals.
Yes.
It's just kind of weird.
It looks like one of those barber poles that's been...
I was thinking like those vertical like wind turbines.
Those are cool.
Yeah, that's what it kind of reminds me of too. Edward. It's like somebody just handicapped you.
I wonder which one's more efficient. Because I see a lot more of the upright ones than anything than the...
I think one of them is considered to be more space efficient and might be better for certain types of winds. I'm thinking that the big ones have momentum, so it might take them a while to get started, but once they're started, they will run for longer. Well, those other ones probably have more friction, so they're probably going to slow down quicker.
Yeah, I think there's... I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've seen both, but I definitely see more one than the other.
Okay, actually, the one thing here is when she churns. So right now, her back hair, this one, it needs to churn with her. So she churns like this. It needs to go up a little.
I will say one thing about the G5 ponies, they're like extra fuzzy, and I love it.
Fuzzy? Yeah, they do have actual fuzz.
They have like fuzz, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, they can get away with it.
I tried doing that in one of my Fallout mods, giving the ponies like fuzz, but then they ended up looking like a teddy bear, and didn't look right.
Yeah, SFM has something that you can do very, very similar, but it's horribly resource intensive.
Yeah,
and it looks weird.
Yeah, I could never get it.
Because it's like you can't. It'll be fuzz all the way through the mouth and underneath into it. You can't basically tell it where not to put fuzz.
They found a good balance in 5. I think even when the first time we watched it, I was just seeing Sunny and like, she's so fuzzy. Great.
A little bit this way.
But that's definitely something you couldn't have done back in like even I don't know 15 years ago. It would have just been too resource intensive.
Oh no, you could have done it. It just it would have been how expensive is it to render?
Like, that's the question. Did they do it through bump mapping or did they actually render all that fuzz?
Well, there's is it called tessellation?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's not a bump map or anything. It's just a map that then artificially creates this weird. I mean, it's probably how most fuzz is done. But you can create a map that just artificially stretches something to make it create a 3D one. No furry ponies. The furry accusation is bad enough. They're fuzzy.
They're fuzzy.
That's diet furry.
They are furry though.
Okay, and then
Look how furry's always like, I'm not a brony, that's weird. And then bronies are all like, I'm not a furry, that's weird. The back and forth. Fantastic. I think it's important that none of us are Trekkies. I love Star Trek. It's a lie.
they're sending oh, what's his name?
What character did he play?
The main one.
William Shatner?
Yeah, they're sending him to space.
William Shatner.
Yeah.
He's so old.
He's 90 years old. He's going. A Blue Origin, I believe, is sending him.
Holy crap, they're gonna kill him.
That's what I was thinking too. So.
Well, good. Rest in peace, William Shatner.
It was nice knowing you.
I mean, you've brought this on yourself, so I can only pity you so much. If you die, he's 90. Crap. What if? I mean, good for him if he lives.
Oh, nice. Pretty weird that they have one-sided cutie mark. That doesn't bother me all that much. I mean, whatever.
Bothers me a little, but it's not a huge issue.
Whatever. They don't even mention the cutie marks are even a thing. It's just
No, they never brought
the
it
fact that they're there. I mean,
But heck, maybe
whatever.
that's another thing that like got taken away from them. is
I think
two-sided
because
cutie
in
marks.
3D it's probably less identifiable and stood out less, where in 2D having a one side without would probably have been weird.
Lauren Faust was very big on symmetry.
Yeah.
I actually just know that for a reason. So she was Hasbro even in.
What does that mean?
It means I've heard things that I shouldn't have heard.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. She initially Hasbro did want one-sided cutie marks in G4, but she pushed for two-sided cutie marks because she was big on symmetry. So Hasbro always wanted the one-sided cutie marks because it's just easier to make merchandise with the cutie marks on one side. But that was a Faust thing. That did not survive in G5. So yeah.
I'm gonna smooth out the little wobble here. Bubble doesn't count. Well, it's also a fan thing. You can make them as fluffy as you want then. It's just a fan. Whatever.
It was a popular fan thing.
Okay. So her hair right here, it's delayed laggy motion, which is really annoying. Oh yeah, I just moved the other way now. Yeah, that now it's a little better. Yeah, a little bit more die. There we go. It's sometimes the jigger bones just take their time in activating, so just have to take it in your own hands. And I'm not gonna bother with those. The tails usually work pretty fine. The mains can be slow. Okay. Is there any? And she's got two back there. I just don't see them really wobble all that much. Whatever. I don't care enough. Okay. I think that's her doing pretty good.
Sir Edward, you can't add quotes anymore?
Talked about this earlier.
You said that they all got deleted. I didn't realize you couldn't add new ones.
No, I haven't. I had to poke at it to figure out what's going on with it. It's got too much going on right now. Okay, now I think I just gotta do the magic. Okay, so that did still follow that. I always hate copy pasting these because I feel like the reference isn't gonna match correctly. So this needs to be no more funny phrase archiving for me for now. Yeah.
It's a sad day.
Door. 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 Door.
Or no dead.
Oh, interesting thing too. So I did a lot of the Halo stuff this weekend, and then Halo Infinite. I played a bunch of it. That's probably why I'm behind on stuff, because I wanted to take advantage of it, and I wanted to get one of the weekly challenge things done. And so I spent like Sunday morning, because the weeklies reset on Saturday night, and so I only had 4 hours to get my weeklies done to see if I could, because I think you keep them. And so I'm like hauling ass on this to finish it, and I got all of them done with like 5 minutes to spare. And then when you finish all of them, it says, now you have your last weekly to do. I'm like, fucking kidding me? Like, I finished everything, and it says you got to kill 25 people. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. So I just said, whatever. Well, we ended up finishing up a stream at like, 15 minutes early. So I'm like, I'll jump on there and see if I can get, plus I could just play for a little longer. So I jumped on there again. For some reason, the servers are open a half hour longer, but I was able to do one more game, and I think I needed 9 kills or something in the game. And I ended up having a game where I just destroyed everybody and got 18. And it was probably my most fun game ever, but I was actually able to finish the challenge that I thought I was going to get screwed on. I'm so looking forward to that coming out. It is good.
I think now that 15 AI is out, I'm going to be spending a lot of time with Rock Galactica.
Galactic.
The dwarf game.
You said Galactica.
Yeah.
Making up words.
Because I'm thinking like Battlestar Galactica.
Well, that's not what it is.
Well, I've never even seen Battlestar Galactica.
Then why are you using it?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm a little concerned with the door shutting. How it will look, and to me, it's going to render frame by frame, so I'm just checking frame by frame what it would look like. So it doesn't really clip.
Did a little bit. Oh.
No, that's not rendered. This is what's rendered. This right here.
Okay, so it's not clipping.
It's clipping if I do it too fast of a render, but I'm not going to. So in here, I can see it going behind, but it won't be. At least it shouldn't be. Sometimes the render's a little different compared to like me tapping the button. So, well, I didn't actually put a light on the door, but I don't think I'm going to bother for the handle. Okay. Well, that's all good. So now let's go back here. I'm only going to worry about number 2 right now, not number 1. Because the other one, I cannot use the same particle. I can use the same model, but I can't use the same particle.
You go build that website, Sunset. I dabbled in making websites when I was a kid, but I never really went anywhere with it.
That's my degree.
Yeah, I made a website that was pretty much just, this was like, when I say I was a kid, I think it was still like late 90s when I made a website. And the whole website was just Halloween sounds that I had ripped out of a video game and put up on the website, and you could just go to the website and click on the buttons and they would play like the Halloween sounds from the video game. And that was the whole website. Isn't that lame?
GeoCities, man. GeoCities.
GeoCities? Never. For that one.
GeoCities was a hosting website. Angelfire? Does anybody remember those?
I think I remember Angel Fire. That sounds familiar. At the very least.
Oh, okay. Oh, sure. No, like knowing knowing HTML is useful because like I needed for doing the fanfic readings, I needed to be able to play audio files in a row. And I was like, well, I could download different things to do it. I'm like, or I can just make it myself. And so...
Oh, no.
Not that one.
A whole folder labeled.
I guess this one. Yeah, so like I just ended up making like this stupid little file in HTML so that I could like go through and literally click them all. And I made this in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, but are any of them Halloween sounds?
No, they're fire truck noises,
Well,
which probably is the same sounds because you probably burned down your house by working on your computer.
It's true.
No, there is. Yeah, I mean, it's literally just super simple HTML. So just knowing how to do HTML stuff is super useful because it's non-compile language that you can just make some quick little tools and stuff that you need. Super useful. And this is like ultra simple.
The Sweetie Bells.
That and actually the one language I've been using the most is at work, VBA. For doing custom macros for Excel and Word, being able to just write them by hand, make them do some fancy stuff that makes people go, how'd you do that? Can you teach me? And I go, no.
The only programming languages I learned in school was logic controllers, which isn't really a programming language, but it is programming, and Java. But we kind of had to take it as like it wasn't. I don't know if it was a remedial or not. It clearly wasn't a remedial, but it was just kind of thrown in there. I guess they felt we should at least have some general grasp of programming.
It doesn't matter what programming you learn, language you learn. Learning any programming language is learning programming because all programming languages, for the most part, follow the same principles. Mm-hmm. And so it's about learning those principles, learning how the logic works. Then once you know all those, it's just about figuring out what the comparative properties are that do exactly that. So
it's been so long since I've programmed a logic controller, though, that I would probably need a complete refresher course.
But yeah, that's like the nuances. But it's like learning riding a bike. Once you've learned it, you don't really unlearn it.
Did get an A in that class.
Let me just see this. There.
Oh my! Evil horse.
I just wanted to be able to see what the lighting looked like. They need to hit. They need the lighting to hit pretty specific things. So I'm gonna probably do something like that.
I used to do a lot of stuff in DOS because I'm an old man. So
some DOS properties are pretty useful.
Yeah.
My favorite right now is there's a property you can type. I forgot the command line. I always look it up whenever I need it. But you can put in a command line for telling your computer to shut down after a specific period of time. So if I'm going to do a render overnight that says take 2 hours, I can go into the command line and say shut down in 3 hours. And the render will finish, it will sit there and idle, and after 3 hours, it'll shut itself down. It is super easy and super fun. Well, not fun, I guess, but useful.
There is some basic troubleshooting things with the computers that you can really only do through command lines on like the CMD. Like some basic networking issues, refreshing IPs, renewing IPs, releasing your IP, stuff like that.
But some of those have properties elsewhere, but
I don't know where they're at. But that might just be me. I don't know. It's just easier.
No, some of them do, but yeah, I've used that quite a bit too.
Yeah, I've had a lot of issues in the past, and it's been the quickest way to resolve them. Go in there, and if you know the commands, you can do it.
Java's best language. Yeah, I don't know Java, but again, like I said, as long as you know one, you know them all.
That's pretty much what I understand. It's just about relearning a little bit, and then you're off. They're always creating new languages too.
But well, a lot of the difficulties now are when you're getting into like ARM processors and stuff, because those are legitimately different calls. Because one of the things that makes current processors kind of difficult is they're always backwards compatible across the board for everything, and ARM processors are about being more customizable to the individual needs and getting rid of some of that junk so it can be more efficient to the things that are needed now. And so the instruction sets are just immensely smaller. But so that's why programming has been easy, because everything just runs on everything. But now, not so much. Now there's you might have to emulate or convert over some things. Shut down ST60. Yep, that's it. Thank you, Picor. It's a super useful function, but do know that it does not tell you. You type it in and it just goes boop. It doesn't say anything, and then after an hour, it'll just shut you down. I think it's in 60. I think it's in seconds, though. I can't remember if it's in seconds or minutes. I believe it's in seconds, so that'll be 1 minute. Working for Flash with websites and making custom user interfaces.
I have some bad news for you in regards to Flash.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's been...
We've had a lot of problems with that work because all of our training was in Flash, and they didn't prepare for it at all. And I'm like, you guys have been, it's been in the news for like 2 years. They're shutting it down at this time, and they didn't do anything to prepare for it. Right. So also now this training broke. The internal sites for 20 years ago. I got into website building not 20 years ago, it's probably like 15 years ago or so, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. I did a lot of custom building, like it was a lot of JavaScript. So like I brought this up before, but it used to be a website, and do I still have it around here? It's probably on the vault. Well, that's nuts. That's my old college stuff.
I can't believe you still hold on to all that. It's crazy.
What? My college stuff?
Yeah.
It's more of it just sat there. I just never went and like done anything with it.
You didn't just sit there. You've transferred it there over and over again.
No, it just sat there. I literally, it's just been in a documents folder.
Are you still using the same hard drive from when you were in college?
Oh no. It's just been something that I've had over a while.
All my school stuff is gone, with the exception to a single binder.
It is.
That my diploma is in.
Backups. All documents. There we go. Yeah, it's like some of these stuff. Yeah, so this is like all made by hand. I did everything in Notebook. Yeah.
He drew.
Well, that was when I was making user accounts and logins where people could actually it was for an MMO, and you could make it worked. It just didn't have it live, but it had user accounts where people could put in what their character is, what their stats are, some of the equipment, because I had a full built-in system for like creating equipment, and you could basically showcase your gear, because none of that existed. Yeah, this is what the updated site did. And so like you could create items, then they had a transfer, so you could toss items in there and then move it to other parts of the site. You could create links to stuff. This was back in 2010, so this is 11 years ago.
Definitely looks like a 2010 website.
Well, so yeah, and some of these, but back then this was what everything kind of looked like. So and it showed a history. So if you made stuff, nobody really donated to help me out. I lost a lot of money hosting that page. But like, is it Ajax stuff? No.
I'd help you out with your spaceship game webpage.
Aha. So like some of these are the like all of this was written by hand. Like, that's not even the fancy stuff. Where's my fancy one? I believe it was the actual creator. Yeah. So this was written by hand.
That's ridiculous. You didn't copy paste a bunch of it?
I mean, there's copy pasting, but there was no helper program, no Dreamweaver or anything. Yeah. So this was an entire hand built function. It actually was a working replica of the in-game gambling system, where you could drag items around, and it had a full database that it would pull the data from. It kept track of everybody's stuff. It was super fun. I learned so much.
I can just see you rewriting and rewriting.
I even notated stuff, like saying what it was doing.
You're super like professional and crap. I just throw stuff together in anything I do and hope it like works, and then bang my head against the wall until 3 a.m. until I give it to you, and then I look at it the next day and like, that needs fixed.
Oh, yeah, it had an admin function, so they had a way to make it so you could force like unlimited crap. This is also when I learned PHP, so there was a lot of PHP stuff included, and so, yeah. Oh no, it was I got my degree off of it, and my job right now is basically a lot of not doing that kind of stuff, but playing off of web development and administration stuff.
I went to clown college.
I wish I had an actual thing that I could run it on to show what it was, but since it was all pulling data from a server, I would have to set up a local artificial server, which I previously used to for testing, but now I don't, and that would take me forever. As I don't even think I have like pictures anymore of what it used. Actually, no, wait, there was one picture floating around.
You showed it.
No, of what the actual calculators and stuff look like. No, that was back when I did Gmod stuff. Those are item pictures. That's just the mini versions. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. But I used to have fun with banners on the website. I would change it based on the seasons. And so, like, the game is called Space Bees Online as a joke. Because you fought a bunch of bees, and so people used to joke around. But, I don't know, whatever. Fractions. I want to create an app and try to learn some new language, but I really do not understand the syntax. Yeah, well, and the problem with an app is it's not. You can make work for one phone, but then how many phones are there? And supporting all that, it's
like 5 phones.
There's different if the resolution changes, and it's between an Apple and an iPhone and a Samsung and a Google, and it's just there's so many different variations. That was one of the difficulties with web programming way back, because Internet Explorer was doing its own thing, and Firefox was doing its own thing, and Opera was doing its own thing. Internet Explorer was by far the worst. I started about the time where everything started working more towards an international standard, but while everybody was going towards that standard, they actually had websites you can go to that would test your browser for its compatibility for the standards, and you can see the numbers improve over time, but the Internet Explorer just was like, nope, we have market share, we're just going to keep doing our own thing, and trying to force the market to go into its camp, and nobody did. And it bit them in the ass friggin' hard. It took them
Edge
years.
now.
Yeah, they rebranded it because their brand was hurt so bad. Internet Explorer is a bunch of crap. Not from PC. Okay, well, that's a little easier. AdBlock Plus was a thing back then. Oh yeah, probably. I used that. I used to be much heavier on AdBlock stuff. Now I'm a little bit more open on it when it comes to like YouTube and stuff. But, okay. I have to do her ears. That's the one thing I haven't done yet. But I'm over time anyway. Well, I was goofing with her ears, but I didn't actually do it.
Yeah, you gotta make them twitch yet.
So, all right. So I just had to do a little bit more here.
Gross. Looking, it's just like, where's my sandwich? I ordered that Jimmy John's an hour ago. My sandwich.
This is gonna catch him. She's like, nope.
It's got those ding dong ditchers. You don't even have a doorbell, and they somehow managed it.
Gonna get him one day.
Yes. Don't bite
Just
him.
gotta be quicker.
Unicorns are poisonous. That's a fact you may have not known.
Yeah, I actually have to use Internet Explorer at work. We have Edge, but I have to use Internet Explorer for some stuff because some of the SharePoint sites are old enough that they do not run. Like, if I want to open up a form in a specific program, I have to use Internet Explorer. Otherwise, Edge doesn't know how to utilize that script to open that other program. It's very annoying. Actually, I have one form that it works in Internet Explorer, but Edge has problems. But if I convert it to work with Edge, it no longer works with Internet Explorer. There is no middle ground.
Can you still?
It's frustrating.
Can you still even download Internet Explorer, or you just rely on?
You can download a version of Internet Explorer that is kind of connected with Edge for the purposes of compatibility. So if you open up a website that it notices can't run properly in Internet Explorer, it will actually forcibly open it in Edge. Yeah, and it knows some other things, but it's like, you shouldn't be doing this. I'm like, wow, maybe you should have made a better damn product. I have a disdain for for Internet Explorer. I mean, most people do, but I dealt with the worst time in period for Internet Explorer.
I hated Internet Explorer, and then somebody made a pony OC of Internet Explorer that was like okay with you using someone else. I think I legit remember just the OC of Internet Explorer, and the pony was just like, "Oh, you want me to help you download Chrome? That's fine. I'll."
Like her?
Yeah. Like, oh, look, you've been saying bad things about her. Or Internet Explorer phone. Look, she just wants you to use her.
Well, I like this one.
She stopped working.
Yeah, she glitched.
She'll go attack. Oh, look at the tear. What does it say?
I'm guessing that says, "Would you like Internet Explorer to be your default browser?"
She's like, "Please."
And he's gonna say no.
No, you can't say no to that. She's crying.
No, she's bad horse.
No, she tries so hard.
Nope. Sad Internet Explorer pony.
No, you could phone. Look at her.
Somebody made a plush.
Oh, that is adorable. I want that plush.
What is this?
This
Oh, somebody's made icons.
somebody just made like, yeah, they just put ponies over.
Well, we really are fast.
Oh no! Please take me with you. Oh.
Anyway, okay.
Anyway, sad Internet Explorer phone.
Yes. All right. So yeah, we're gonna be done. I'll be back on Friday to do some more stuff. Let's see. Is anybody to rate? Just AZG. Yeah. Well, he tends to schedule at the right time, so we'll just run over there. No reason not to. So we'll just raid AZ. So if you want to have some free points, stick around. And he'll probably be like, "Why do you do this?" And I'm gonna be like, "Cause
you're there."
I think you can disable it, but you don't. So we're just gonna do it. So
see a pony. That's enough.
Yeah, he's working on more of the mayor picture. Oh my God, how long is he gonna work on that for? Let me jump to Kitty. See y'all later.
Bye-bye.
Thank you to some of the people, the new. There's actually a decent amount of followers too today, but I know at least Sir Edward gave bits. Actually, yeah, I think Sir Edward was the only one that did. So thank you, Edward. And if I was a Metallic Fox, Rainbow Dash leader, and yeah, those two. So nice.
Yes.
Very much. Well, I'm just kind of reading ahead. So
Fantastic.
Yay, coffee points. Actually, that's kind of gonna go bad. Whatever. So, okay, see you guys Friday.
Yes, bye. I'll go back to being dead now.
Okay, bye.